If you like somebody else, just say that. Don't be wasting my time, because I probably like somebody else too. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't said that in a while, which I probably say in every video because I haven't. I have not recorded a video. Unfortunately, ever since this quarantine started, there's been a lot going on, y'all. Trust me, there's been just so much going on, which is why before you watch this video, I usually tell y'all to finish this video and then watch another video, but I actually want y'all to stop what y'all doing and please watch the video before this video, which I think is the most important video I feel like I've ever recorded on my channel. So I really think it's important for y'all to watch that video, and I really want as many people to see that video as possible. So go watch my last video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup, and we're going to be talking about the talking stage and being too picky. Is that a thing? Do y'all think that being too picky is a thing when dating? Comment down below. So eyebrows are already done, y'all. It's been a struggle trying to keep my eyebrows together during this quarantine, but I've been trying to pluck here and there. So my eyebrows are already on, and I'm not gonna moisturize yet because I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. Disclaimer, I'm not an eyeshadow queen. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's quarantine. I'm gonna just be playing in my makeup. So I really wanted to record this video, not only because I haven't recorded during this whole quarantine, but also because I've been looking crazy. I know I have not been like the only one that has been in the house looking crazy. I've been looking a hot freaking mess. And this morning I woke up, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, nah, like I gotta do something. I gotta do something with my hair. I gotta do something with my makeup. I just have to, because I feel like I need to remind myself who I am. Like, sis, get it together. So that's what we doing. I'm gonna be playing in my makeup. You already know I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this eyeshadow stuff, but we just gonna play and talk. Let's just play and talk. So I have some notes written down, and I'm gonna be referring to my notes throughout this video. So if I look down, that's what I'm looking at. First of all, let's talk about the difference between like talking, being in a relationship, dating, all of that. Let's talk about the difference, because I feel like that's the most important thing to get started with, because many people have different interpretations of each. So I'm gonna give y'all my interpretations, and y'all can tell me whether y'all agree or disagree. So first of all, talking, I don't like to use that word, talking. That word is just so childish to me. Oh, me and so is talking. Like, what? No, I don't even like to use the word talking, but I guess when people say they talking, they mean they're dating. Like, talking to me and dating are basically the same thing. So dating means that you're doing such, you're dating around, you're getting to know people, you're like scouting. That's what I would consider dating. Dating is you're scouting. You are trying to figure out who you want on your team, okay? You are scouting for a potential prospect. I like that. Now, being in a relationship is completely different from dating. A lot of people think dating and being in a relationship are the same thing. To me, it's really not. It's the complete opposite. A relationship is when after dating, y'all figure out like, hey, like I like this person. I want to see this person. This is the person that I want. This is my trophy. This is my queen. This is my king. That is when the relationship begins. Actually, after the man asks is when the relationship begins. If you're a woman and you like to ask, that's you. Do what you do. But me, I'm not asking nobody to be in a relationship. Period. So to make things clear, the process is, I don't like to use the word talking. It's so high school to me. But it goes from talking / dating to dating exclusively, meaning, okay, I'm talking to John, Paul, and Craig. I'm talking to John, Paul, and Craig. John and Paul, they kind of cool, but Paul is giving me husband vibes. I want to see Paul exclusively because John and Craig, like, they cool, but I don't see myself with them, like, in the long run. Like, I can't see myself being with just them for a long period of time, so I don't want to commit any time to them. Therefore, I decide to see Paul exclusively. Paul and I, after exclusively dating, I realized that I really like Paul, and Paul realizes that Paul really likes me. Therefore, Paul takes me to Dubai, and he asked a big question on a restaurant in the middle of the desert. I'm just kidding, but Paul asked me if I want to be his girlfriend, and I like Paul, so I said yes. That's my process. Goes from talking / dating to dating exclusively to being in a relationship, getting married, and having 20 kids. So I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do my lids. I'm feeling like a little shimmer today. Should we do purple? Maybe I shouldn't do shimmer. I don't know. I'm like choosing between these two colors. Alright, y'all, I am back. My eyeshadow is on, eyeliner is on, and my lashes are on. Now it's time for skin. So I definitely need to moisturize because, girl, I've definitely been using, what is this called? I started using tea tree oil for my skin because, oh my gosh, I don't even want to show y'all up close. Like, it's looking crazy. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. But I realized that I've been neglecting to moisturize, which is still important. So I definitely used to be one of those people who hated dating, like didn't see the point of dating. I just didn't feel the need for it. I was always that person, like, okay, when I find somebody I like, that's it. Like, I don't need to talk to nobody else. But girl, now, oh my gosh, dating is so important. And if you are like how I was, let me tell you why. Like I said, dating is like the scouting process. I'm gonna compare this to football or sports. I know a little something because I used to have this high school boyfriend who played football, and woo child, you would have thought it's crazy. Anyway, let's talk about dating. So dating, I like to compare it to scouting. Say I'm a college football coach visiting high schools to scout for potential prospects, people who I want to put on my college football team. Let's say I'm repping UM. I'm gonna apply some sunscreen. So let's say I'm a coach for UM, right? And I have space for one more running back to complete my team. To complete my team for the next year. So I have space again for one running back. I got space for one man in my life. Y'all keep up with me, okay? So I'm visiting 3 high schools to see which star running back I'm gonna choose. I got Hollandale High School. I have the star running back Bob, okay? Bob. I go to Flanagan High School. I got another star running back, Kurt. And then I go to the West, and I got Bob, I got Kurt, and I got Sam at the West. And all are pretty good running backs, but I only have space for one on my team. How else am I gonna see which running back I want to choose on my team other than going to multiple football games, going to multiple practices, scrimmages, to find out which one I'm gonna pick? That's like, I'm comparing this to a relationship, y'all. Keep up. That's like me. I need to go on multiple dates. I need to spend time with Bob, Sam, and Kurt to figure out which one I'm gonna put on my team. I need to figure out which one is gonna amount to the man that I need in my life. I'm gonna put on my NYX Bear With Me. This is to prime, set, refresh, prepare. I just like to put this over my foundation because I like to use my Fix Plus afterwards. So that is why it is so important to date, you guys, because let's say my star running back, the best running back out of all 3 was Kurt. If I would have went ahead and chosen Sam when I first met Sam, I would have never found Kurt. I would have never knew that Kurt was the better choice for me because I chose Sam before I even tested the waters. And I don't know, like I said, where's my foundation? So that's why it's really important to like date. Figure out what you like and what you don't like. I already have on my foundation. Usually I just poured it onto my face, but I've been watching some makeup videos and they say that it's better to apply it to your face this way, like by doing it gradually instead of just like pouring it onto your face. So I'm trying that out. I mean, I guess not trying it out because I used to do it before, but it was just much easier for me to just, I don't know, do it the way I was doing it. But yeah, that's why it's important to date, you guys. If you don't enjoy dating, you need to find the joy in doing it, because I definitely did. Like now I love dating. I love going on dates. I love, like, I get it, not wanting to like tell different people your favorite color, not wanting to like dedicate time to different people. But once you like look at the big picture and you understand that, first of all, this is another reason why it's good to date, because once you let people know that they the only ones, they start to act real crazy. You can't be having guys think that they're the only one, even if they are the only one, which I still don't recommend. Don't let them know that, especially not at first, because y'all, once they think that they're the only one, honey, they don't act the same. They on their P's and Q's once they know that they not. Another reason why it's good to date is because it's not good to put all your eggs in one basket. I feel like your expectations are a lot higher when you're dating one person, because like that's all you're banking on. My wet beauty blender. When you only date one person, sometimes your expectations for that person can honestly be too much for them. Like, you expecting a lot out of them, you're expecting them to amount to this type. It's kind of like you're forcing it. Sometimes you end up forcing it not knowingly, or trying to force it when you're only dating one person. I feel like when you're dating multiple people, not to say that you care less, but that person's actions doesn't affect you as much. Like when you're dating one person, sometimes it's easier for you to like convince yourself that that person is going to be something that they're not. Like you expect this person to do more than they should. So I already applied my LA Pro Girl under. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the NARS on top under my eye for that extra highlight. But like I was saying, I always feel like it's better to date multiple people, because let's say you only talking to Bob. The fact that Bob isn't texting you back doesn't matter when you also texting Kurt and what was the other dude name? Kurt and Franklin. It don't matter, because Bob ain't the only person you could text. Like, you got multiple people to text. So instead of you tripping on Bob and Bob getting mad at you tripping on him and Bob saying we ain't together, who cares? Because I also have these other options. Why would I settle for the cheeseburger when I could also have the ribs and the steak? Okay. Another thing I'm gonna say is dating requires going on dates. Okay, there's no such thing as dating. You're not dating that person if you're not going on dates. You're not dating that person if y'all just talking on the phone all the time. Okay, dating requires going the extra mile. Now, I don't want to get into the paying thing, but I would say pay attention. Pay attention to how much effort that person is putting in to spend time with you. Pay attention to how often this person is contacting you. Are they only contacting you when they're bored? I mean, that's fine if you don't have really that high expectations for that person. Like, you have another person that you really like and you just date, you just talking to them just to talk. But if you put in this person, if this person is your #1 prospect, and there you notice that you're always the one initiating conversation, when you text, they not texting you back, they're not making an effort to see you, then that person shouldn't be your #1 prospect. Okay, they should not. And I hope you're not only dating them. Okay guys, now it's time to talk about a topic that's very touchy. This topic, real touchy, and some people might get sensitive when it comes to this topic, but I feel like this needs to be said, and this is a very important part of dating that not a lot of people talk about, and it is the time limit. How long you're supposed to be dating somebody until it's time to move to the next level, and when you know it's time to take it to the next level. So me personally, hold on, what is it time for me to do? I don't contour. It's time to bake. Now I have a 3 to 6 months rule, okay? That means exactly what it sounds like. I'm not going to date anyone any sooner, or not date. See, what are you doing? I'm not going to get in a relationship with someone sooner than 3 months that we started dating. And I dang sure ain't dating or not waiting past 6 months to get in a relationship. Now, a day after 6 months, one day after 6 months, I'm out, okay? The 60 days, that 60th day is the last day. I'm not even warning them. It's like, at that point, you playing. And 6 months, like, heck no. Heck no. I feel like it don't even take that long to realize if you want to be with somebody or not. It just doesn't. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I call him my brother because we've known each other for so long. But him, he really be playing with girls, and I be telling him, and he's like, oh, I can't commit to a girl. He's very North Miami, so he speaks like Creole / English. So he's like, oh, I can't commit to no dom before 6 months. Like, we got to be talking for at least a year. A year? You think you're gonna waste a year of my life? Absolutely not. You lucky I'm letting you waste half a year. Like, I can't. Past 6 months, like, do y'all feel like that's not a good amount of time? I feel like 6 months is very generous. Extremely generous. If you don't know that you want to be with someone by 6 months of dating them, then the answer is no, you don't. Like, you don't. Because me, when I know I like somebody, I know I like them. And I'm not wasting no time. Unless I'm really liking other people. That's how I see it. If I don't want to, like, be in a relationship with you after 6 months of talking, it's because I like other people too. And if that's the case, that's fine. Just tell me that, so I can let you like those other people by yourself, because you're not about to be wasting my time, okay? I definitely feel like 2 months, 3 months even, is a little, like, it's not the only way I'll get in a relationship with somebody after only 3 months of talking is if I knew them for a long time, or I've known them prior to us dating. But even that, like, I don't feel like that's enough time to get to know somebody. I don't feel like that's enough time to, like, know the person's worst side. But it's kind of, okay, my parents have been together for, I think, like 12 years now. I don't remember, but it's been a while. And they literally started dating and got married a year within knowing each other. I don't know. I think it's different for old people. I'm not gonna lie. Because they met, like, in their late 30s or late 40s. My mom and my stepdad. And it's like, I think it's different for old people. I think the formula is a lot different. But I don't know. I don't know. I just know in this generation, ain't no way. People getting married after a year of knowing each other and getting divorced the next year. And it's like, honey, what did you expect? So when it comes to the timestamp on dating, is there a timestamp? Honestly, a lot of people gonna say no, but my answer is yes. There's a timestamp. My answer is take your time, but don't take too much time. And I definitely feel like when you know, you know. Like, when you know that you don't want to date anybody else. Because I'm telling you, when a guy really like you, like, he not wasting no time, and he not playing no games. And if he is playing games, he don't like you like that. He likes somebody else. Or he just don't like you like that, which is fine. But I feel like, just say that. Just say that, honestly. Just say that. If you like somebody else, just say that. Don't be wasting my time, because I probably like somebody else too. When you know it's time to make it official, you know. I feel like when you get to that point to where that person's on your mind, like, all the time. That person is, like, when you wake up, you thinking about them. Like, before you go to sleep, you thinking about them. And also when that energy is reciprocated. because you don't need to be making nothing official with somebody who's not giving you the same energy. You also know when it's time to make it official when you really don't want that person with nobody else, and not in a possessive kind of way, but it's like, you know, you like them, you know they like you. Why even risk it? Like, why even take a chance with a person, like meeting somebody the next day and I'm like, no, I don't want to waste no time, period. Like, I want you now. Like, that's how you know. You know, I feel like you know when it's time to make it official. You don't need to ask nobody for advice. You don't need to know, because you know in your heart, like, that's the person who you want to be with. Now, I was watching my girl Aaliyah's Face's video. I love Aaliyah's Face, and she was talking about being too picky. Is being too picky a thing? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I definitely used to be somebody who's too picky. But we're gonna talk about the difference between being too picky and having standards, because I think a lot of the time the two get misconstrued, and I definitely used to be called some people used to tell me I was too picky, but those were things that I consider standards. So we're going to talk about the difference. Think of being picky as in making a salad. Now, in order to have a salad, you have to have lettuce, right? So let's consider the lettuce the basic things: respect, communication, honesty. That's your salad. Now, when it gets to adding croutons, adding raspberries, adding this and this and that, those are extra things that make the salad good, but it's not what makes a salad, because you can't have croutons, raspberries, all of that, and no lettuce. You feel me? Like, you can't have no lettuce. What makes a salad is that lettuce. What makes a relationship is the communication, is the respect, is the lettuce. That's the lettuce. Now, once you add, okay, I really want somebody who's dark skinned, but the lettuce of my relationship, or the lettuce of what I want, is someone who respects me, someone who communicates with me often, someone who has ambition, someone who is educated and smart. Once you realize that those are things you're not willing to compromise on, then somebody who has all of those things but is light skinned, even though you really wanted a dark skinned person, is not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Compromise, Louisa. Compromise, because you I don't want to say you can't have it all, but some things aren't worth it. Like, it's not worth, some things are worth having more than others. Like, it's more important to me to find someone who, what's something that I don't want to compromise on? I don't want to compromise on somebody who I don't feel emotionally and physically safe with. Both of them. Like, if I don't feel physically safe with you, like I feel like we could go out and you will protect me, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with somebody who's not going to protect me. I'm sure my parents don't want me to be with somebody who's not going to protect me either. Emotionally safe. I don't want to be with somebody who I can't vent to, or who I do vent to and they throw it in my face when they get upset with me, or who I vent to and they make the situation something it's not, or they find a way to, I don't want to be with somebody like that. Those are things that I'm not willing to compromise on. But something that's, I guess, a little superficial that I want in a partner, I want somebody who does not have dreads. I'm not a fan of dreads. I'm sorry, I don't like them. However, if I find somebody who I feel physically and emotionally safe with, who respects me, who's educated, who has a good paying job, who's smart, who's loyal, and who gives me the attention that I love, and he happens to have dreads, you think I'm gonna let him go? Girl, you crazy. I will deal with them dreads. I'll twist them things, I'll slick them things back, however they do it. I'm gonna take care of those dreads. Maybe try to convince him to cut it off one day, but I'm not gonna not choose somebody just because they have dreads. Like, that's dumb. That's the difference between being picky and having standards, honey. The most important thing when it comes to, like, trying not to be too picky is understanding that you need to compromise, and understand that that person is most likely compromising in order to be with you. Maybe that person didn't want somebody who I'm not gonna say damn one. Maybe that person would have preferred someone who is, maybe prefer somebody who don't wear wigs, but I wear wigs, and they're like, okay, I could deal with somebody who don't wear wigs. I really wanted a girl who would like to rock her natural hair 24/7, but you know, I really like her. Like, I really think that that's something to compromise on. Cause honey, these wigs ain't going nowhere. Like, I wear my natural hair when I feel like wearing my natural hair. I have before, but I love wearing wigs, and I don't see myself with somebody who don't like wigs. That would never work, ever. So yeah, understand that that person is most likely compromising to be with you. It's not all about you. Maybe that person didn't want somebody who was who had eczema. I got eczema. Maybe that person didn't want somebody with eczema. Maybe that person didn't want somebody with acne. Maybe they didn't, but they're compromising in order to be with you. Did you think about that? Alright y'all, I am back. I got my beauty marks on. I got my little hairpins on. I decided to mix like the brown and the purple lip liner, and then do a brown lip, I mixed a lot of stuff together, y'all, to get this lip color. I just wet my hair. This is straight hair, and I just wet it, and yeah, that's it. That's how I got this look, and that is also the end of this video. The last thing I want to say is, please remember that dating is supposed to be fun, you guys. And the minute you stop having fun with somebody, to dead it. Like, the minute it becomes like a job to talk to them, you kind of don't want to talk to them anymore. Like, they make you feel bad when you talk to them, or you kind of feel like you just don't like where it's going. Like, just dead it. Because the moment you stop having fun while you're dating, you're definitely not going to enjoy being in a relationship with them. Also, if you've been feeling ugly or not cute or not your best in the house, do your makeup. Like, get cute to go nowhere. Do your makeup, do your hair, do something that makes you happy. Like, still remember that you fine and you the baddest bee or baddest girl, baddest boy, whoever's watching this. You fine and you cute, and remind yourself of that every day. That is the end of this video. I love you guys so much. Also, most importantly, please do not forget to look at my last video. Share it if you can. Show it to your family, show it to your friends. It's the most important video that I have on my channel, and it's really important to me that you guys see it. So I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Teach you how the game go, baby, when you roll with me. You got me singing like I'm Jodeci. Yeah, when I'm around you get the coldest feet. Why does it feel like you controlling me?